So I'd like to tell you a little bit about my trip here to Las Vegas and the activities I'm involved in at the Bank Code International Convention they call BANKICON. So it's Sunday morning. We had a whole long day of events yesterday with Les Brown, the amazing Les Brown, who I studied with previously. His speeches that are motivational are so touching. I mean, every time he tells a story about how he was born in an abandoned warehouse on linoleum, and he was adopted, and he was able to eventually pay for a house for his adopted mother, who worked in other people's kitchens and brought home table remains to feed her 7 kids. Always touches me. I always cry at that. So he's so powerful. Fantastic. Great lecture. And then in the evening, what I really wanted to talk about was in the evening there was something called a white party, where everyone is instructed to wear white clothing. But because this is bank code and it has to do with personality, we all have there's different colors that are associated with different personality types. Like red is the action type, and green is the knowledge type. And I have a little more knowledge type of behavioral and values but action and then nurturing is next, and then blueprint is last. So anyway, we were supposed to wear totally white clothing, and but with a splash of our color. So when I was at home preparing to come here, I'm looking around, I'm going, I don't have any white pants anywhere. What am I going to wear? I mean, I could bring my doctor's jacket that's long. It's white. It does have a label that has some white, some blue things on it. I thought, well, I could wear that, and I could just go naked underneath it, and it would be all white. But I thought, I don't know, people might think I was a flasher, not so cool, not so cool. So then, but I came up with my shirts, right? So I had 2 shirts. Let me go get those. Okay, so when I've appeared on television before, I am instructed to wear a light blue shirt or a white shirt with a very bright tie. But so what do I have? I have this shirt here, white shirt, right? Button-down collars, long sleeve, very, very white, very white. But this thing it's just like not very cool. Not hip. It's not very stylish. It's just like reeks of 1950s white collar worker. What can I say? I thought, well, I could wear that, but I don't know. It's just a pool party in Las Vegas wearing a white shirt like that. I just didn't want to wear it. So instead I had this white t-shirt. A white t-shirt, but it does have Super Brain. This particular book, it has this on the front. Now, as a knowledge type person, knowledge has a lot to do with information. And oftentimes they say, knowledge person might be the smartest person in the room. It doesn't necessarily mean that they can sell better than anyone else. But they might be the smartest person. So because it's Super Brain, I thought, okay, there it is. There's the answer. That is how I will have a splash of knowledge. Even though this is not green, definitely not green. It's much more turquoise tones, which I love turquoise, which is why I designed the cover of the book to have the turquoise in the background. So anyway, so I wore that shirt. But what to do about the white pants? The white pants. Seeing as I wasn't going to wear that medical jacket that extended down to my knees, and so I went around different places in Las Vegas last night. We got off around 6:30, and the pool party started at 8, and I still had to go back to my hotel to change. So I'm going around asking people, where can I get some white shorts? And they go, oh, well, maybe this place, ABC department store or something in the mall. But that was I'd have to get on a double-decker bus, not a bad thing. I mean, that's fun. Those double deckers in Las Vegas, I love them. But I still have to board that, wait for it, go up a ways, and maybe they wouldn't have it. So I'm checking around some other stores to see what they might have. And I go in various stores that are clothing stores. And there's one, finally. I go in there, and it's they had these linen shorts. Beautiful. Beautiful white, all white linen shorts. 50% off even, but that still would have only taken it down to $50. Now, for this little pool party, I was not going to spend an extra $50. It just wasn't. I don't have it. So, I go into another store. I'm looking around, go into another store, and they didn't have white shorts, but they did have some shorts that had some green, a splash of green. Great, I thought. Well, it's a little bit more than just a splash. In fact, it's these boxer shorts that have a picture of Ben Franklin on the front, and on the back, a big splash of $100 bill. Well, it is green. It is green. It's a little more than a splash. And I thought I could create a real splash by wearing these. Now, these are boxer shorts, so of course I would wear some green briefs underneath it. But these boxer shorts with this t-shirt, what do you think? Quite a fashion statement. Certainly, I mean, in bank code, the individual who's the action type is kind of dresses classy. They like some high-end clothing that looks really sharp. Well, you know, there's a lot of action type people in bank code. There just are. A lot of entrepreneurs in that area. Freedom, opportunity, that type of thing. So, and that's my second place, tied with nurturing in second place for my code. But this and this together, you know, even I couldn't stomach doing that. So I continued looking. And what, behold, did I find? Close to my hotel, there's a souvenir store that has all kinds of clothing. I thought, I'll stop in there just on the off chance that something would happen. I'm looking around, and off in the distance, hanging from the ceiling, I see white shorts. Well, I hope they don't cost $50. Oh my God. So I go over, I look, and I look up there, I squint a little bit. I'm wearing my glasses at the time. I was squinting, and it's really tiny, tiny little label on it. I go, $9.99. Ooh, this could work, but is it the right size? So I go over to the owner, and a very nice Indian gentleman. So he comes over, he takes this big long hook and brings it down and shows it to me, puts it out on the countertop, and what do they look like? This. Look at these. Now, the material's a little thick, and it is hot here. I'm thinking, am I going to be boiling in these? Thought, well, it is $10, and I'd already spent $12 on the briefs. I mean, on these shorts, but still, it's less than $50, and I could always wear these in special occasions. So they still could have a purpose. So anyway, I couldn't try these. I couldn't drop trowel right there in the middle of the store and try these on. So I just sort of inched them around my waist from the front and inched them around the waist at the back, and it seemed to fit about right. So I bought them on the chance. Now, $9.99, that's pretty good for this really high quality thing. Now why was it so cheap? Well, if you can see right here, what does it say? Well, it says sample. So I tried two different ones. They both said sample on them. So they had these two samples, and that's why it was for sale. And it was just right underneath the belt line. I do have a belt, though. I thought, okay, I can wear a belt to cover it up, and no one will know the difference. They do come a little bit about mid-calf, not super stylish. It's I don't know, almost a little buffoonish, if you ask me. I don't know the styles in shorts anymore because I hardly ever wear them. So I don't know style of shorts, but these. So I ended up wearing these with my Super Brain t-shirt, and I have to say I was pretty well dressed there. And there were other people there, it was quite interesting, who also, they had trouble. They, before they left, they had to figure out this white clothing pool party thing. And so one woman actually said, "Dad, she wasn't going to spend more money on it." So she had white on the top part, and she had like a black and white dress underneath. And some people went out and they got, they bought shoes that were white. I just had these. That's what I wore. I mean, I wasn't going to spend a lot more money on just some white shoes. There was one woman who was all dressed in white, but she had this sparkly outfit on. And action type people kind of like that glitter and that sparkle, lots of beautiful jewelry and stuff. And she was sharp. It wasn't totally white, but it was the essence of action. So a really fun party. I had a great time, and occasionally the people that I knew pretty well, I would hike my shirt up and say, "See, I just got these. Look at this. Look what it says. Sample." I thought that was hilarious, actually, and a lot of them thought it was pretty funny too. But I wasn't trying to impress anyone. I was just trying to impress upon people the importance of trying to fit in and having a good time. I had a great time. It was a really fun party, going around mingling with people. They had guacamole, and they had bar drinks, and there was a pool there. No one went in the pool, but I enjoyed talking to people. I really enjoyed talking to people, and there was it's something I enjoy, mingling with people and talking and getting to know them better. And one of the people, Michael, who is from Jamaica originally, he lives in New York City with his wife Amber. They're there. I'd met them at previous events. We had hung out before. And so Michael did some really nice photos. He said, "I got to get you in this photo with the balloons behind." And we discussed it, and he set it all up and everything. He sent it to me. So I may include that at the end of this video. So anyway, this has kind of been a long video. I hope you got a little something out of it, that you learned a little something about my life, what the life of a bank code certified trainer is, as far as being part of this community that is there. We're just trying to improve our own personal ability to communicate with other people and understand them better, as well as help other people use that, use this particular system, brilliant system, to improve the lives of others all around the world. So anyway, hope you're doing great on this Sunday, and I will be in class all day again. And so enjoy. Thanks a lot.